Today we're going to be looking at some more properties of logarithms. One of the first things we're going to look at though is how to convert a radical into an exponent. And so here we have a radical, and you'll normally have an index number here, and then sometimes you'll have an exponent over here on the radicand. What we want to do is turn a radical into a fractional exponent, because you can write a radical as a fractional exponent. So right now this is a blank, so this would be understood square root, and this is a blank, so this is understood n to the 1 power, just plain old n. So to write that as a radical, over here you would put the exponent on the top and the index number on the bottom. So the square root of n is n to the 1/2 power. Now let's change that up a little bit. Let's do some randomizing. I'm going to let this dice cube here roll, and it says 6 and a 5. So the index is 6, and that's going to be the denominator. Index goes on the bottom, and then the 5, the exponent, goes on the top. And so the 6th root of n to the 5th is n to the power of 5/6. So it's pretty easy as soon as you memorize what goes where. The index number goes on the bottom, and the exponent goes on the top. And it just makes sense if you think about it, because don't exponents get you bigger? And numbers on the top of the fraction make the fraction bigger. A radical, on the other hand, makes you smaller. A 6th root makes you smaller, and when you divide, the bottom of the fraction is division. When you divide, you get smaller. So it just makes sense that way. Let's try a couple more. This time we have a letter. That doesn't matter what these values are. The index number is 4, so it goes on the denominator. And the exponent is m, so it goes on the top. And there you go. The fraction is m over 4 for the exponent. Alright, let's try one more. Alright, this time the index number is 3, so it goes on the bottom. And the exponent is 7, it goes on the top. And that's all there is to it. Now just for the fun of it, let's go ahead and go the other way around. Now you don't have to do this on today's homework, but this is good for another future lesson. If you don't want to watch, you can turn your video off now, and just know it'll be coming back later. So it's the same idea, but backwards. This time I gave you the fractional exponent, and I want you to write it as a radical. Well, the denominator is the index, and then the exponent is the number that was on the top of the fraction bar. And so there you go. Except we really don't write the square root with a 2 on it. It's understood 2, right? So there you go. That's the square root of n to the 3rd. Alright, let's try another example or two. Okay, the index is 5. It goes here. Or the denominator rather is 5. It goes here. And the top goes over here. And one last time. Oh, these are randomized. I'll erase this. Oh, good, a letter. Okay, so this is your index number. The bottom is the index, and the top is the exponent. And that's it.